Have you ever gotten a compliment and your first instinct was to argue with it? For example, someone tells you you're actually really good at this, and instead of saying thank you and accepting it, you immediately start explaining why they're wrong or denying it outright. It's almost like accepting a compliment feels more uncomfortable and difficult than accepting an insult. I've caught myself doing this more than I'd like to admit. Someone says something genuinely nice about me, and almost immediately I start looking for reasons it isn't true. And I know I'm not the only one who does this. Someone can tell us we're funny, talented, kind, or that we're doing a good job, and somehow it just bounces off. But one negative comment, that thing can stay in your head for the rest of the day. And honestly, that's pretty sad. We spend so much time collecting evidence against ourselves that when someone finally points out something good, we don't even know how to receive it. We build these ideas about who we are. For example, maybe you think you're the awkward one, the quiet one, the person who isn't talented and is always behind. And when someone gives you a compliment that doesn't fit that identity, your brain almost goes, wait a second, that can't be right. Someone might tell you that you're confident, but you've spent years thinking you're awkward. Someone tells you you're talented, but all you remember are the times you failed. Someone tells you you're a good person, but then your mind interjects and immediately pulls up every mistake you've ever made. And then suddenly the compliment becomes a debate. You start thinking things like, I could have done better. It wasn't even that impressive. They're just being nice. Look at how quickly we do that. Someone can criticize us once, and we'll spend hours wondering if they're right. But someone can compliment us 5 times, and we'll find 5 reasons not to believe them. The thing is, we're incredibly willing to believe the worst things about ourselves. And part of the reason is simple. We know everything we've ever done wrong. We remember all the embarrassing moments, the mistakes, the times we failed, and the things we wish we could take back. We carry this all around, and when someone compliments us, it can feel like they're missing half the story. But the thing is, they're not living inside your head. They don't see every mistake you've made. They see the person standing in front of them. And sometimes they see you more clearly than you see yourself. There's another reason why we reject compliments too. It's because accepting one makes us vulnerable. If I admit I'm good at something, what happens when I mess up? If I let myself feel proud, what happens when I fail? If I actually start believing that I'm capable, what happens when I have a bad day? So we choose the easier route, the path of least resistance, and we stay small. We make jokes about ourselves, we downplay our accomplishments, and we say it wasn't a big deal. And we call it humility. We frame it as being humble. But constantly making yourself smaller isn't humility, it's insecurity. I'm not saying you have to walk around thinking you're better than everyone else just to feel confident. You don't need constant praise and other people to convince you that you're enough. But you also don't need to reject every good thing someone sees in you. Because there are things about yourself you've become too familiar with to appreciate. You really are getting better, you really have changed, and you've survived things you once thought you couldn't. You're a different person than you were a year ago, and I think we forget that because we're so focused on everything we still need to fix. We tell ourselves we need to be more confident, more productive, more successful, locked in, and disciplined. We keep staring at the person we want to become, but we also overlook the person who had to fight to get us here. Your younger self would probably be proud of things you barely think about anymore. The confidence you have now, the things you know now, the people you've met, and the things that you've survived. The fact that you kept going is an accomplishment within itself. You don't notice these things because you've been living with them every day. So the next time someone gives you a genuine compliment, don't take the time to deny it or explain it away. Don't immediately tell them why they're wrong or make a joke to escape the discomfort. Just sit there and say thank you and actually let yourself hear it. You don't have to believe every compliment you receive. You don't need other people's approval or validation to know your worth. But stop treating every positive thing someone says about you like it's a lie you need to disprove. The world gives us enough reasons to doubt ourselves already. You don't need to become another one. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do isn't becoming a better version of yourself. It's finally giving yourself credit for the person you've already become. So if someone sees something good in you, let them. You don't have to argue with it. You don't have to earn the right to be proud, because you're allowed to hear something good about yourself and simply believe it, even if it takes a little practice. Thanks for watching Bardo, and I'll see you in the next video.